In my opinion, the best part of business ownership is freedom. Freedom to choose the purpose of your business, the freedom to create products that you're passionate about, to be able to make as much money as you want to make, to set your day, and for some, the freedom to work from home. And while working from home is the dream for many, if the business owner isn't self-disciplined, it can be the downfall of the business. I'm Jordana Randolph. I help product-based businesses grow from being small side hustles to full-time businesses to becoming wildly successful. In this video, I'm going to share with you my 3 tricks for boosting your productivity when you work from home. If you can bring the discipline, a characteristic of the most successful business owners, I guarantee you these 3 tricks will boost your productivity. The first trick to increasing your productivity is to act like you're going to work, even if you're staying in your home all day. This starts with getting dressed. I know, working in your pajamas is great. I used to have a pair of pinstripe pajamas and I would joke that they were my business suit. But I soon learned that that faux suit was hurting my productivity and I didn't feel great about what I had accomplished at the end of each day. The next part is to create a designated workspace. Not your couch, not your dining table, not your bed. It needs to be a space that is only used for working, even if that means that you're going to be tucked away in a little corner. And the third part to this is to set working hours. It can be 9 to 5, 6 to 3, 3 to midnight. It doesn't really matter what those hours are and if they differ each day. What's important is that you write them down and that you are disciplined to stick to them. That also means at the end of the day, stop working when it's the end of your working hours. Have you ever had a friend or family member think that you should always be available because you work from home? It has a sting of disrespect and implies that your work doesn't matter or that it's not work at all. When you don't treat your business like a real job, you are disrespecting your business and the work that you do in the exact same way. If you worked for someone else, you would get up each morning, get dressed, go to a designated workplace, and work for a set number of hours. So why, as a business owner, would you not give your own business the same amount of respect? The second trick to being crazy productive is to create a routine of good habits. This doesn't mean that you have to get up at 4 a.m., start your day with exercise and meditation. It doesn't mean that you have to wear a uniform or carry a notebook. That might be the routine that works for someone else, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. Being able to create a routine that jives with the way you like to work is one of those great freedoms of business ownership. When you're able to create a routine that works for you rather than someone else, you're more likely to stick to it. So here's a few ideas. Remove the bad habits from your routine. These are things like working with the television on, getting distracted by social media, always having your email open, and making excuses for what's actually your own lack of discipline. Batch your work and designate certain days for repetitive tasks. You could always schedule your social media for the following week on Fridays. You could only do your invoicing on Tuesdays and your shipping on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you could decide that you are going to tackle your most dreaded tasks before noon. Set timers, because there's nothing like a deadline to get a job done. Force yourself to stay focused on a task for a set period of time and have it completed or reach certain milestones by the time a timer goes off. Schedule breaks into your day. Break time should be spent doing things that let your brain rest from the type of work that you were just doing and are activities that have endpoints. So using your time to check social media for 15 minutes is likely going to turn into a 30-minute distraction. Instead, choose an activity like exercise, a household task like folding the laundry or prepping for dinner, or dropping off packages at the post office. All of those activities have clear endpoints. The third and possibly most important trick to being more productive at home is to have a purpose for each day. Select a task or project each day and commit to completing it or reaching a certain milestone. I like to do this by writing down the goals for my week. Every Friday before my workday ends, I decide what my goal is going to be for the following week. I break that goal up into manageable parts and I schedule it for every workday. Then on those days, I start and end each day looking at that to-do list. It helps me stay focused on my goal and to work on my business rather than in it. If this sounds like a habit that you would like to start, be sure to download my PDF worksheet for planning your week. It's available below this video. Lastly, accept your limitations. Don't set yourself up for failure by trying to schedule an overwhelming amount of work. It's just going to mess with your morale and you're not going to be able to get it all done. Instead, schedule a manageable amount of work for each day that you know you can accomplish. Act like you're going to work, create a routine of good habits, and have a purpose for every day. Those are my 3 tricks, and I know that if you add in the discipline, they will boost your productivity. Now, I would love to hear from you. What tricks do you like to use for increasing your productivity? Share with me in the comments below. And be sure to download my free PDF worksheet available below this video, because you're 42% more likely to accomplish your goals when you write them down. If you liked this video, please click the like button and share it with your friends. And for more tips and resources for growing your business, join my mailing list and subscribe to my channel.